Hello math enthusiasts, welcome to the section 10 of integrals. At the first, please subscribe me and ring the bell because it takes me energy to produce the better videos for you. Let's dive into this killer notice. If your function is even and your interval is symmetric, instead of calculate this integration, you can reduce integration to this part. I'm gonna to explain you the better. For example, if you're gonna to calculate x squared between minus 3 and 3 dx, it's better you calculate integration of 0 to 3x squared dx, and after that you times with 2. Why? Because this interval is symmetric and your function also is even. Do you know what is the even function? Yes, when you replace minus x instead of x, exactly your function doesn't any change. You consider fx is x squared. Also, I change minus x instead of x. In here, you see it doesn't change is our initial function. But what is the old function, guys? And you replace minus x instead of x. Also, your function is fx, but with a minus in the output. For example, if your fx is x power 3, if you're gonna to replace x with minus x, exactly is minus x power 3 is minus x power 3. That means minus fx. Yes? Okay. Therefore, if you have an even function and your bound is symmetric, if you're gonna to calculate integration, yes, you split to the both sides 0 to a and you just calculate this part. But wow, it's so important, this notice, guys. And I can tell you 99% of the people, they have trouble with this. Why? Because you don't need to calculate any integral in this condition. When your function is odd function and your interval is symmetric, immediately your answer is 0. For example, if you consider x dx between minus 5 and 5, immediately 0. Why? Because x is odd function and answer is 0. But another one, for example, minus x until 6 sine x dx. If you be a little trigonometry, if you're not master, come back to playlist of trigonometry because I tell you everything with details. Therefore, the sine minus x is exactly minus sine x, and exactly this is odd function, and integration of odd function in symmetric interval is 0. I think it's enough. Let's go to our explicit. This function we're gonna to calculate between minus 5 and 5. At the first, I doubt to that is odd or even because our interval is symmetric. Instead of x, I put minus x. Yes, if I put minus x power 2, sine minus x, cosine minus x. We know the cosine minus x is exactly cosine x. Cosine x, but in the out, minus x power 2 is exactly ex squared. But about this, is minus sine x because minus come out the sine, yes? But in the cosine, it doesn't happen. Therefore, exactly this function is minus fx and our integral is odd function. Therefore, integration of fx minus 5 and 5 dx is 0. Yeah. But about example 2, at the first I split it to the two integral, integration of minus pi by sine x power 3 dx plus integration of x power 2 minus p dx. Yeah, I know these integrals is odd function and therefore answer is 0. Yeah, what about this? Yes, I can write it to integral of 0 to pi x power 2 dx and is 2 x power over 3 over 3 between p and 0. If I substitute this variable is 2 over 3 pi power 3, and if I substitute 0 is exactly 0, is our total integral. Wow, about the question 3. We're gonna to calculate this integral. At the first I split it to the two integrals, sine x power 5x dx plus integration of minus pi until pi cosine x dx, because that is odd function and answer is 0. But about this, guys, I'm gonna to calculate with the genius way. Just show it in the graph. You consider that is a cosine between pi and minus pi. Yes, this part and this part integration is 0, and also this part and this part integration is 0. Therefore total integration is 0, and this integration answer also is 0. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe me. I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.